Hi everyone, I'm Laura, the VP of Product here at Blink, and I'm here to tell you about some of our newest features in the summer 2025 release. So we've been working really hard on our live streaming. We have two ways to live stream on Blink. We have Instant Live, which is great for those spontaneous moments, maybe for a team meeting. And then we also have the ability to stream through RTMP support. So this might be more appropriate for things like all hands, or if you have a tech partner that comes in to run your streams for you. We've now got the ability to go live instantly. So just 1 or 2 clicks and you can stream live into Blink to your entire organization. So you can see here, I've hit the instant live option. I can decide who has access to watch the recording. I can add a little bit of context. I'm going to be talking about our new features. You have all the controls you'd expect, like turning your camera on and off, your mic on and off, picking other devices that you would like to use those for. You can select a category. So in this case, I actually have one set up for all of our live streams, and then you can go live. And just like that, I've started streaming to the rest of my organization. So there's a couple of things to call out. You can see how many people are watching, so you can keep an eye as that audience count ticks up. You can share your screen. You can copy a join link to invite other people to stream alongside you. You can also minimize this window. So as I stream, I can also check around on other things on Blink. I can see what kind of comments and likes I'm getting on the post. Another great feature that we've added is the ability to automatically turn all of your live streams into VODs, video on demands. So anyone that missed the live is able to catch up later at whenever is good for them, or they can just rewatch the live stream when they choose. While we're talking about live streaming, we've also added a preview stage to our RTMP support. This is a stage that you can rest in whilst you're getting the rest of your stream set up. So when all the details are connected, you'll be able to see the stream, you can see what it looks like, you can just build confidence that everything's working, and then while everyone else is getting ready to go live around you, you can have this ready to go, and then as soon as you get the green light, you hit go live and your audience will be able to see your stream. So one of the new features that we've added into our hub this year is the review cycle. So this is just making content governance and compliance really, really smooth and easy. You can also just use it for content that you know is going to need a refresh, or anything that you just want to review on a regular cadence. So as I create my page, I hit this little review date option, and I get this really easy dialogue which prompts me to set how often I would like a review reminder and who I'd like to assign that to. So in this case, it's going to be assigned to myself, but if I'd like, I can also put other authors or other collaborators that would be able to also set that review. So I've set that 6 months. When that time rolls around, I'm going to get a few reminders throughout the product, pretty hard to miss, but not overly intrusive, and it'll make sure that I go back to that content and I can set it as reviewed. Lots of our customers have been asking for more control over translations and localizations. So we've built our new translation center. This allows the author of content, such as feed posts, hub pages, aliases, to attach translations that they can themselves edit and control. So you can really localize the content to the level that you need. So this is the new translation center in action. So I've created a feed post and I'm telling everyone that we're opening our new stores in August. So I'm going to add the Portuguese translation for all of our Portuguese employees. And I've been able to add exactly the content that I want as I want it to appear. So it's just a really great way when you don't want to necessarily rely on auto translation, maybe there's nuance in what you're saying, or you just really want to control the message and make sure it's going out exactly as you like. You can add multiple languages for each post or hub page that you create, and then any of your employees that have their devices set to that particular language will be shown that localization. One of the features I'm really excited to tell you about is voice notes. Within chat, you can now record and send your own voice notes, and of course you can listen back to the ones that you're sent. A really nice way to quickly communicate with your colleagues throughout the day. We've added a new space in the app called Save for Later. So really easy to use. Now any content that you want really quick access to, and even access offline, you can now go into the hub, you can choose to save it for later, and it will be saved into this nice little curated space. So any documentation you find yourself reaching for regularly, whether you're on shift or whether you just want it when you're out and about, you can save it all into this new space.